Hey there, it's Matt Young from Tukuna Acting Club. This is another video for my monologue students in the who, what, where, when, how section. And we are at the when, which is one of my favorites ever. I love putting a time pressure on any monologue. So the when is really about just looking at the situation and just working out when it's happening. Is it early in the morning? Is it late at night? Is it 5 minutes before a deadline? So I love putting a time pressure on things. Because it just makes things more urgent, and it also speeds up your monologue. So what oftentimes happens is that we're spending so much time trying to get across our want or our need, or maybe we're just like really feeling it. But when you're under a time pressure, when somebody walks into the room and you've got 30 seconds until your video call, and they drop a bomb and say, Dad, can you help me find a job or whatever? And then it's like, it's like, I've got 1 minute to get all this information out before I have to be on this very important video call or whatever. I mean, whatever it is. I mean, that sounds like a pretty weak sort of scenario, but you know what I'm saying? Like, putting a time pressure on things. So the when is really important. I mean, the when is great. Like if it's at the end of the day, if like I always use with the students, with my high school students, it's like, it's the last 5 minutes before school holidays. That's going to completely inform the way that you behave in that situation, because you are just looking at that clock, waiting to get out of there, and you're tired and you're exhausted and you're emotional. And so the when isn't just only what time of day is it, but what time of the year is it? Where is it in your character's journey? So when you're playing with your monologues, just look at a when. Try what it feels like to do it first thing in the morning. Try what it feels like to do it just before you're about to walk down the aisle on your wedding day. That's a pretty strong one. That's a when. So have a lot of fun with the when. So not only what time of day is it, but what time of year is it? Where does it fit into your life? Is it a momentous event? Yeah, that one, like before you walk down the aisle on your wedding day, is a really strong choice for a when. Another when would be, I don't know, in like the 2 minutes before you get hit by a car. I don't know. I mean, just sort of play with this idea of when. Hit with a car is not a good one because you can't predict that. But wedding day, you can definitely predict. All right, have a lot of fun with it. I rambled a bit this time, but have fun with the when. It just goes to show that there's lots of possibilities. And actually, that was probably good that I was, naming these things that were not strong choices. Yeah, because like obviously the wedding day makes a lot of sense, right before you walk down the aisle. And some of those other things I said, a Skype call, like whatever, like those don't add a time pressure. There's not a lot of pressure there. So look for the whens that put you under pressure, and then you're going to get some really juicy stuff out of your monologues. Have fun.